Good day. My name's Peter Baird. I'm with Baird Marionettes and Control Day here at the Puppeteers of America Festival. We basically use an airplane control. This is a very standard one. I chose one that was simpler as opposed to some of our more complex ones. The way airplanes work is basically the ease of distributing the weight from the puppet in a very natural way, to basically take the weight that gravity would put on a natural body and transfer it into a horizontal control, as opposed to a European, which is a vertical control. It's very, well, I think it's very easy to use because I use it. And basically what we have is a foot bar, which runs feet down here. We have a noser, which in this case is being used to pull the hands up and the spyglass to the eye. We have hand controls, separate, right and left, right there. Head control, now this is where the weight distribution to the body starts, is your head control. With a simple movement like that, you get good side-to-side motion. What we put on ours are elbows, elbow lifts, that pull your elbows up. Shoulder strings, that's another central weight pickup point. And also give the head a little bit of movement when you pull that. And then a tail string, which is just, again, pulls weight and lets the puppet have a forward and backward motion. And that they work very well. It's very simple. We usually use two hands to work a puppet. If we need to work a puppet with one hand, we add another bar to the leg bar and separate that from the body control so that we can just move like that. But generally, the way we prefer to work it is two-handed. We just get better control on the puppet. And this is Paddlefoot. He's from Davy Jones' Locker. He's kind of the goofy lookout, and he's one of the few pirates that survives the show. Most of them jump overboard or get eaten by sea monsters or kind of neat stuff like that. But that's basically our control. We use about 14, on an average 14 strings per puppet. Anywhere we go down to as little as one string for something that just has to hop on and hop off. One of the pirates, all he really has to do is die, and we just drop him down with one string. That's easy, and then he gets thrown into the water, and that seems to work fine. We usually run on the principle simple is better. The more strings you have, the more strings there are to get tangled, and that's why when I'm on the bridge, I always carry this, because when you finally get that tangle that cannot be very delicately and artistically undone with one hand while you're holding your puppet, you pull out the knife and cut it. And it's not very artistic, but it fixes it quickly. And that's one of the rules of show business is, when in doubt, fix it quick. We do have puppets that have up to 36 strings. Our Swan has a whole separate head control, a separate body control with a lot of trick strings to do a lot of ballet movements. There'll be one leg bar to walk forward, one special string to do a leg extension backwards. With that puppet, there are single strings that do single functions. With this puppet, mostly everything is, the other nice thing about this is that everything is integral. It's, once you remove the foot bar, you have the whole body works together here. And so you can kind of, the movement just is very natural. You know, the bounce. That's basically our control. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not the airplane control is certainly not the only, nor is it the best control. There are a lot of different controls, and each one, for any application that you use, will be the best one for that specific puppet. The best way to find out about doing all of this, of what works, what would work the best, is to talk to other people who are doing puppets. A great way to do that is in puppetry guilds. They're all over the country. You can check in any somewhat major city, and there's probably something in the phone book, or you can get in touch with the Puppeteers of America nationally, and they will direct you to the guild that's nearest you. And the other great way to do it is to go to puppetry festivals, which are crazy, crazy places where puppeteers from all over the country and really all over the world get together to share ideas, share their secrets, and just talk shop. And you see a vast variety of shows, and it's just a place to be inspired to do new things and to get reinforced in doing what you want to do.